we are. Layout update number 4. Not much exactly happened. However, we did some good stuff. We got some things kind of working. And some other things remastered. And some weird SD60s painted. Alright, so first we're going to start off with this thing, because it's in my hand. This is a custom BNSF X Burlington Northern SD60. I'm going to repaint this, don't worry. It's not that bad as of what it's going to be. This is a dummy engine. It does not have any wheels. This is actually the second engine I've custom painted. So the other one looks a lot better than this, which is this locomotive right here, the J-Train line. I'm going to have to redo the lettering because I drew it on with a Sharpie, but it looks really nice for the paint scheme. My favorite color is green. Lime green. So that kind of reflects that. Another thing. Now let's get right on to the last major thing, or 2, 3 actually. Or 4 maybe, I don't know. Is this thing right here. I talked about last time how I was trying to rewire this thing. It's not fully rewired. It works perfectly. I'll run this later in the back end of the video where I'm going to do an operation session. It runs beautifully. Better than it ever has. So it runs. Next thing here, or this, I guess this is the third thing I want to talk about, is this thing. This is a 1956 Revell that I just got working. I made a video a while ago about putting some bands on this, but however, the bands that I had broke. However, I was able to buy some proper Athearn bands and found the one that would fit this, and now it runs, well, like a Revell. So, let's see how that runs real quick, because I'm going to switch it to DCC later, so hold on. Alright, so here she is set up on the track. This is pretty loud, and also I want to say it might sound like it's derailing, but the flanges are too big for the track I'm riding on, and no, it does not need a traction tire because I put new traction tires on this about 2 days ago, so let's give this thing a whirl. Alright, so the very next thing is layout-wise. I, didn't do too much on scenery here, and because there's a lot of track work I had to do. First, put a little bit more space into here, because these were almost touching before, which made trains derail there. That was a very troublesome spot. Like, I would have the Amtrak trains hitting there while the freight train is hitting the crossover back here, and things would come off most likely. So now that that is completed, it works much better, and I can run 2 trains side by side there, or hold 1 train and let 1 pass. Next thing I want to talk about is I added a few more cars here, and for some odd reason some of these cars got kind of moved around. I added a few more cars. I had about 16 cars left over from after what I put here. If we go down here, put some extra cars for Madison Station. We also got ourselves, the diner has some cars. Freight Depot, or the car repair shop, has some cars. I added that Burlington Northern trailer there, which I'll be putting on my spine car set. And some cars by the locomotive shops and the yard tower. Alright, so the next major thing that happened is we had to redo basically the entire trackage of the Helix. It wasn't because it was too steep, it was because that the corners were too tight. I have ready an auto rack train plan. So I've already kind of mapped out how the auto racks will go. This is my only auto rack as of right now. I'm looking for more. Hoping to have at least 10, maybe 20 auto racks. Mixed intermodal. Have like a little train to run on. But we basically had to redo this in order to do that. So we actually had the track run in the middle here. but we moved it out to the edge a little bit more. We also fixed the derail spot here, sort of, because now it derails in a different way. But we had to basically rewrite this, and also after doing that, we've learned a new problem, and that was over the winter. Since we had set this in winter specs, we basically had to redo this little piece here because it was too far away to that, and there was a huge gap there, and small wheels like my General Electric 44 tonner would fall in, and even some rail cars too would fall in, and some engines would stall out there. But that is basically it for layout wise, track wise. However, I said that I wanted to do an operation session, and I want to finish this video off with a small little operation session in the yard, and maybe a manifest and local heading out. But we'll see. He's running very short today due to the whole fact that he has switched out a few industries on his way down and dropped off a few cars at the auto rack loading facility. And that will be the end of our video today. I will continue this operation session tomorrow when the full video comes out of a full operation session. If you like this kind of content, please make sure you subscribe. And until then, thank you guys for watching.